When it comes to the ins and outs of Japanese business, knowing the ropes of addressing your boss is pretty darn important. Today, we're diving into the findings of a fresh survey on how the Japanese handle this, and we'll dish out some down-to-earth tips on how to get it right. We reached out to 100 Japanese pros and picked their brains about how they address their bosses. Check this out. Name plus san. This one's a crowd favorite with 41% of the votes. It's like the go-to-polite move that works for everyone, no matter their age or rank. So why are folks digging it? It's all about fitting in with the casual vibes of many workplaces. The company decided to switch things up and go with san instead of attaching job titles. It was a new policy that came into play at some point. I reckon it feels just about right. Not too stiff, but still respectful enough, even to folks outside the company. In more laid-back workplaces, it's not uncommon to drop the last name and stick san onto the first name. Take, for example, when referring to Shohei Ohtani. Ohtani-san is the safe bet, but calling him Shohei-san is also fair game. But hey, just a heads up, maybe test the waters before getting too cozy with someone new or in a formal setting. There's a bit of a risk factor. Even if you've got some rapport going, some folks might prefer to keep a bit of distance or draw a line between business and personal. Calling someone Shohei-san straight off the bat might not sit well with everyone. So it's always a good move to ask first, like, is it cool if I call you Shohei-san? Before diving in. Name plus Yakushoku. Job title. This one's the top pick, raking in 42% of the votes. Imagine calling the big boss Suzuki Shacho. While shouting Mike CEO might raise some eyebrows in English, it's all good in Japan. So what's the deal? To avoid any confusion between colleagues who have the same surname but hold different positions, we make sure to use job titles when addressing our bosses. No one explicitly told me to do this, but I've noticed that using job titles when addressing bosses is the go-to way to show respect. It's like a little boost to their ego, you know? In some industries or companies, sticking with name plus Yakushoku is the way to go for keeping it professional. Plus, if it ain't broke, why change it? People seem to dig how it switches gears between formal and casual vibes. So there you have it, the lowdown on addressing the bigwigs in Japanese business. If you found these tips helpful, why not hit that thumbs up and smash that subscribe button? And if you've got any questions or thoughts, drop them in the comments below.